Welcome back, guys. Leland here, bringing you another video on the cryptocurrency markets. Are you wondering what's happening? What's going on? A lot of people are kind of confused, not really sure what's going on. I'm going to give you a clear view of what is happening. This is the only channel where you're really going to get this. All the other YouTubers, not to bash them, but they're like, hey, the market it could go up or it could go down. And it's like, yeah, no duh, man. Of course it could go up or it can go down. But I want to kind of give you some of the clear views that I see and why I think we're still in a bull market, an extended bull market at that. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and let's jump into the charts. But before we do, have you always wanted to become some kind of cryptocurrency miner? Go to this website. Have you always wanted to have some type of passive income but wasn't or really not sure how to do it? Go to this website. Colorado Mining Companies LLP is the company. ColoradoMiningCompanies.com is the website. What we're doing is we're going to be taking ASIC miners and we're going to be dunking them in a dielectric fluid that enables us to get a much better hash rate out of the miners, anywhere from 30 to 50% more hash. This makes us instantly more profitable than any other mining company out there. I have already done the research. I've already seen all these other companies that have failed, and they've put together this partnership agreement that I think a lot of people are going to be very impressed by. It's going to be I don't want to say too much about it, but if you are interested, go over to join our partnership on the website. Link will be down below. Drop your information. I'm going to contact you personally, and if I don't, one of the other partners will contact you as well. Huge opportunity here, guys. We already have 12 partners right now. Massive contributions that have been made to the company already. We are very excited for about what is going to be happening here. Okay. Let's jump into the charts. Bitcoin, what's going on? I look at this chart, and typically when I look at the charts, I already see what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the illustrations on why. I'm going to give you a bullish scenario right now. Okay, so clearly we have some resistance that we've been working with. Very clear, simple trend line resistance all up there. Once we break that trend line, fantastic, great. We'll be moving to the upside. We're catching huge horizontal support right there. You can see that there was resistance and then resistance, and then once we broke above it, we didn't go back and test it for support until back here. But when we tested it, we dropped through, which and then became resistance, huge resistance, flipped it into support right here, and now we're coming back to support. Guys, this is a pretty big horizontal support line. I mean, we're talking about a year worth of data. This is a very strong support. I don't see Bitcoin dropping below this point. I absolutely just don't. And for that reason is because we can go ahead and draw a support line right here. Do you guys see anything? I see a descending wedge pattern. A descending wedge pattern that is at the apex right now within that pattern. Very bullish pattern, right? According to Balkowski, about 67% of the time we have a breakout to the upside. But we have to have momentum moving up. What kind of momentum? I want to talk about the MACD. I want to show you the MACD. We have negative momentum moving to the upside. We have a negative island with a higher negative island and then an even higher negative island right there. This tells me, this is a leading indicator letting me know, hey, we're going to have a breakout to the upside, and the possibilities of higher highs are going to be coming within weeks, personally, I feel. Not only that, guys, but on the RSI, we're sitting at a very comfortable, what are we at right now? We're at 35. 35 in the RSI, relative strength index. That's low. We haven't been at these levels for quite some time. Gosh, I mean, it's the last time we were there was May of 2021. So buying opportunity right here. If it were me, I probably am going to, I would be buying this right now, but you guys know I don't buy Bitcoin. Why? There's a lot more opportunity elsewhere and I can make a much higher percentage gain. So why would I do that? I use Bitcoin as an indicator now to let me know what kind of profits I could be making in these other coins. Okay, falling wedge, bullish. We have negative momentum moving to the upside, bullish. Plus the RSI, you really can't get more oversold than this. This is where we're at right now. A lot of people scared. When people are scared, this is when I like to get bullish and I like to buy and mine at these levels. Okay. So Bitcoin not looking too bad, personally, in my opinion. Huge consolidation to the side. Some people are probably like, Leland, why? We've just been kind of going like sideways for about a year. Yeah, I believe it. And it's because of the huge pump that we had that previous year from 2020. 2020 was a huge year for Bitcoin. So we went up and we hit this high over here, and it went up 1,600%, guys. This thing cannot just keep going straight up. That's a very unhealthy market if we were to do that. So consolidation to the side for about a year, sounding about right. But I think we're coming towards that end of this consolidation where Bitcoin has proven that it has stabilized and it has been showing strength at these levels, especially at this horizontal support right here. That horizontal support is really nice. A year long of support. You see that was resistance and then support. So looking pretty good in my opinion. We're not going down. It's not going down anymore, guys. I think Bitcoin is only going to be going up from here. Okay, bearish scenarios. Okay, I want to pull out a Fibonacci retracement, then I want to move on to another coin, an altcoin specifically, so we can see some opportunities elsewhere. But you can see we're trying to get above that 382. It was resistance. It is very possible that we could probably go down and test the support once more, which will probably put us at about a $40,000 Bitcoin. If we drop below $40,000, guys, and we hit this 236 Fibonacci, we want to see that bounce happen right there. You can see how this Fibonacci was huge resistance back here. Once we got it back above it, you can see that support flipping. So getting below that wouldn't be too good, which will probably kind of tell me that we're going to be breaking down out of that wedge pattern, and it's possible we could be going through a bear market. We'll talk about some of the lows that I think that could be happening with the bear market, some of the absolute lowest that I think we could be going through. I think $20,000 is the absolute lowest that Bitcoin would be going down to. But if that were to happen, would I be mad? No, because honestly, I get to mine throughout an entire bear market. And then when we have that next cycle, we have that next pump to the upside, great. That's fantastic. This is what I want to set myself up for. Either way, I win. And that's what you guys should be focusing on as well. Not financial advice. Anyways, let's move on. I want to show you guys a little bit of MATIC as well. MATIC Polygon has been a kind of a favorite of mine. Out of all of the cryptocurrencies that have been playing out recently, they've been, kind of going down there in a downtrend. The one token right now is in an uptrend. And actually, we're in a very beautiful parallel channel. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out right here, parallel channel. We could probably take it. I'm going to take it from here, and we're going to move it up to around about, John. Okay, kind of a messy parallel channel, but nevertheless very relevant, very holds up with the TA very well. You can see we have our support down here, the resistance up here, with a median line being a support resistance all the way up. But nevertheless, the direction of MATIC is going higher. Personally, I think within the next year or so, I think MATIC is one of those coins that is not going to be going away. It has a huge network running on the ERC20 right now. But look at the patterns that we've been doing on this thing. It's just beautiful. We're kind of hitting this double top up here, horizontal resistance. Getting above that $3 mark on MATIC is actually really huge. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't think it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen unless Bitcoin just takes a huge dump and then we go into the bear market. That would actually just kind of destroy everything at that point, but not destroy it, but you guys know what I mean. It would kind of end the opportunity for making the gains to the upside. If you wanted to go short, by all means, you can go do that. But to me, this is looking pretty good, showing the strength moving to the upside. Let's see what I can see over here on the MACD. Okay, so that's a pretty huge hidden bullish divergence, even on the daily. So this is kind of a short term going back to mid-December. You can see we had our negative island right here, and we had an even more negative island coming down here. We're about to make that cross. If not, we actually looks like a little bit of a fake out with that cross right now, but we are having negative momentum moving to the downside as price action's moving up. This is a leading indicator letting us know that we could possibly see potential higher highs. And if that's the case and we can get above $3, then what's the next level after that? I think we can seriously see about a $3.50 and then a $4 MATIC after that. But that's not the end. That's just the kind of the breakout targets that I'm going to be looking for. We can pull a Fibonacci on this bad boy, and I could show you kind of, actually I haven't done this, so I don't even really know what it looks like. Wow, so we're sitting in between the 618 and the 786 right now. Pretty bullish. That's actually more bullish than ETH and Bitcoin combined. But, we have to see what's going to be happening here. It looks like MATIC is taking a little bit of a dip right now. But if we come back down and we touch that $2.05 area, we need to see that support before we can, start being a little bit more bullish about it. But if we get below that area, it's possible we could be breaking down and going below that trend line. Breaking this trend line would not be good. This goes back to July of 2021, so we're talking over 6 months. That you don't want to break a 6-month trend. If that happens, that's not going to be looking too good. You better hold that 618, break below that 618 at $2.05, and then it's not going to be looking good. I would get out at that point. But I think there's an opportunity here. Not looking too bad. MATIC actually looking a lot better than a lot of the other coins. Cardano has a huge announcement, I believe, coming out in like 3 more days. It's going to be a good day, and it's also going to be a very bad day. It's kind of a mixed feeling, kind of a bittersweet kind of feeling about it. But recently, within the past couple of days, Cardano's done really well. We actually, let's see, we're up about 50%. Well, if we take it to the high, it's 46%. But huge bounce off that support. Beautiful bounce. We go over to the MACD, we see our momentum is moving to the upside. That's great. We had our cross. We were oversold for quite some time, especially when we started hitting these levels right here, and we're starting to build that back up. I still think Cardano is a great investment long term. If you're looking for that pump and dump kind of like, I want to make some money really quickly, that's not it. This is not it. This is not what you're going to want to look at. These are the higher market cap coins that we're talking about. 1, because they're more developed, and 2, they're safe. They're much more safe than everything else, especially holding your money in dollars. Don't do that. So MATIC is one of those that I'm keeping my eye on. It looks like we did hit, we hit some horizontal support or resistance right there, getting above the $2.58 area. We're not too far away. We're sitting at $1.52 right now. So you want to be looking out for $1.58. Can I put a Fibonacci on this? I can, but it's very messy. And I don't think that's a very correct indicator to be using for something like this. I think really what we need to be looking for are those supports horizontally and diagonally. So not looking too bad right now. This is a huge area of support for Cardano right now. And this is a support that we've been holding for a year, kind of very similar to Bitcoin, right? So those are the areas when we want to be looking for. Anything above $1.58, I'm probably going to be taking a position in here. Anything below $1.09 isn't going to be looking too good, and I'll probably have to cut it out. So yeah, not right now, not too bad. We do need to get above that resistance, right? And you can see that resistance clearly all the way back here. We caught it as support, couldn't hold it, so we broke down below, and we had a huge rally to the upside. That rally right there, where was the RSI? Very curious. Yes, at the 30. So when Cardano dropped all the way down to this bottom right here, we hit that support, that horizontal support, we hit that 30. Well, look where we're at right now. We hit that horizontal support, and we're making a higher RSI line, so it is showing strength. It's showing a lot of possibilities for us to be moving more to the upside. A lot of people are scared right now with what's happening within crypto, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Very uncertain times right now. I mean, gosh, you got the possible wars going on with Russia and Ukraine, and chip shortages. You've got supply and demand issues, pandemic, and it's just, I'm not an expert in all that stuff, but if it's one thing I do know is I see an opportunity within crypto, especially when the government's been printing money like crazy lately. I know they said, hey, we're going to start cutting back on the quantitative easing and we're going to start raising rates, but the damage is already done. They've already done it. So I'm long-term within crypto. Okay, let's check out one more. I want to look at Harmony. I know this is something that we looked at a long time ago, and it's still really one of those coins that I think can do phenomenally. Even when we were talking about it, gosh, back here or so, I think we talked about Harmony when it was over here at 2 cents. Well, Harmony is sitting at 30 cents right now. So that's a very strong project, very beautiful project. Look at this chart. This looks amazing. How could you say no to this? Making higher highs. It looks like we are catching some resistance up at that 39, 40 cent range. Getting above 40 in that 45 cent area is going to be absolutely huge. Seeing all-time highs within this coin it's just going to be beautiful. What do I see right now? I see a bit of, man, I don't want to call it an ascending wedge, but the strength is high. The strength is really high. And if we go over to the RSI line over here, look, you could even see the bearishness that was happening. It was even developing even way back here. So RSI line, you had RSI was sitting at about an 81, and then it dropped down to a 79. That 81 took us to a 20, let's get pinpoint accurate here, 23 cent Harmony. And then when it made that lower low on the RSI, it did go up, in fact, and it hit that 40% resist, or that 40 cent resistance. But that was bearish divergence, right, guys? We were seeing that negative momentum kind of moving to the downside as price action's moving up. And we saw this across all the charts. And gosh, yeah, one took a 66% jump. But look at this V-shaped recovery that we're doing right now. Wow, that looks a lot like an inverse head and shoulders. It could be a complex inverse head and shoulders. It's a little messy. TA is not perfect, but if that were the case, let's look at this real quick, because actually I'm just now seeing this. Sometimes when I look at it in a different light, it kind of shows me what's happening. It's possible. That's very possible. We could be having something like this. Was that the breakout? Looks like it wanted to break out and now it's failing, and then we're moving back down below. But let's say that we do have something. What could a breakout target be? Let's just play around, and let's say the breakout was right there. We'd have a bit of a fake out. That could take us to a 52 cent Harmony. That's just the breakout target. I think we can go much higher than that. Cryptocurrency is definitely here to stay, guys. I mean, the government within the USA would not be putting all these regulatory things on it if they weren't ready for it, or if it wasn't here to stay. SEC, OCC already coming out and saying, hey, banks can use stablecoins. They can use stablecoins, and they can use a private or they can use a public network. And what do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to be using a private network? Good luck. They can really try, but they're going to fall. They're going to fail. Which network do you think they're going to use? Well, of course, the most popular one, Ethereum. They're probably going to be using the Ethereum network. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys some of these real quick. Oh, Harmony, I want to show you one thing on Harmony before we do take off here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, but we are above the 21 EMA. Looks like we're coming back down here to test that for support, as I think we're going to be coming up and making a new higher high, new all-time highs for Harmony. If not, probably within a week. Probably a lot sooner. Nah, that's a terrible impression. Anyways, guys, if you want to learn how to do technical analysis, guys, go buy my book. My book is on Amazon. It's Crypto Grenade. It's a beginner's guide and technical analysis to understanding crypto. Very great book. I got 4 stars on it right now. I'm very happy with that. It's on sale. It's only $11. If you want to learn how to make more money within cryptocurrency, buy this book. Go check out the website. Go check out coloradominingcompanies.com, meet the team, read about us, see how we're going to be doing it. If you have questions, contact me. Like I said, I'll talk to you personally. But until then, you guys have a great day. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching the video. And remember, it's all about the TA. I'll catch you guys in the next one.